It is Saturday, the 3rd of June, 2023, and we're looking more or less straight up Cavendish Street from the corner of Boulevard Saint-Jacques, and there's something of a pre-solstice sunset alignment happening here. I noticed it the other day. A lot of Montreal streets essentially more or less aligned with the summer solstice sunset, which suggests that some of them might actually align quite well with the winter solstice sunrise. I'm going to have to look into that more. But right now, what we're looking at is the sun setting and some seagulls flying around. Not quite straight up Cavendish. I'm a bit to the east of it, in the parking lot of the Rose Bowl. It's actually a nice alignment with the Rose Bowl. Bowling gallery sign behind me. Like the bowling gallery sign is directly behind me and lit up by the sun, and the sun's pretty well directly in front of me. So something of just a summer solstice sunset alignment. So here we see the sun coming closer and closer into the middle of the frame. Actually, it's a little past the middle. And what I'm seeing is a yellowish bright sky with a very bright sun that's basically a bit yellowish. But the camera gives me a darker sky as a result of essentially underexposing to get some detail in the sun, and the sun's completely washed in. This is typical of digital sensors. They're not very good at capturing detail in very bright subjects, light sources. So as I said, I'm looking at the sun right now with the naked eye, and it is very bright. But it has a bit of color to it. It's a bit yellow gold color. And again, the sky that I'm looking at is not this deep amber, shall we say, color. It's somewhat yellow. So anyway, I just sort of at the last minute decided to capture this alignment here. I don't think I will interrupt this to shoot still videos. I mean, still photos. Sorry, I'm a little sleep deprived. I had quite a lot of sleep deprivation over the last month or so, and it's beginning to. Well, actually, it caught up to me a while ago, but it still hasn't gone away. So that's it. So, excuse me, I think I'm going to yawn here. I wonder if I cause people to yawn all around the world if they're listening to this. Anyhow, so there's the sun, more or less the full disk with a bush or tree, and that's a bus going by. And again, not the most spectacular video, but I just wanted to see, what the alignment situation is tonight in terms of possibly doing a photo soon. So the sun is now pretty centered between the building on either side of the trees and so on. Still going down slowly. There's an underpass. You can't see it because it's everything's silhouetted. We don't have the dynamic range of the human eye here, but there's like a railway overpass. There's cars going under it straight towards the sun. I suppose I could. Whoops. I'm going to just change the I'm going to open up so that I open up quite a bit, hoping that the overpass would become visible, but even opening up 2 full stops, going going from the 4000s at f11 to 1000s at f11. It's not possible on the screen anyway to see the overpass of the cars. It's just black. So the alignment here is pretty precise. I can move to my left to keep the sun more centered. So that would bring me towards actual Cavendish Boulevard in terms of alignment. And of course, as we get closer to the actual summer solstice sunset, the sun will be moving further to the right as it sets. So I would have to move further to my left to, oh, I guess a truck. Yeah, that was a car or a truck passed and blocked out the sun. Okay, so that's it. It's pretty well gone now. The twilight's last gleaming, as they say. Let's open up here some more so we can see what we're actually looking at. So now I'm at 125th of a second. Big difference between 125th of a second and a 4,000th. We can see some lights from cars and that, but the underpass or overpass, depending on how you want to look at it, it's still like what I'm looking at. You know, I can see all the details. It's like sort of light gray. I can see the road. I can see the cars. But it's still got black. Okay, we see some of the cars. I'm noticing some of the cars, but there's a huge difference in dynamic range, you know, between what I can see with the human eye and what this camera can see, and it actually has quite high dynamic range. I think the video may block up a bit. Whoops, that was a truck going through. But yeah, the sun is now below the horizon from where I'm looking, and even if I moved left, I don't think we'd see it. Excuse me. So yeah, we're just scouting here. We're just seeing what there is to see. I will raise the ISO a bit here, 500. Okay, see now you can see the overpass. You can see the cars. So that's what I've been looking at. So you can see how the alignment is quite close with Cavendish Boulevard. And again, we're today's the 3rd of June, so we're a couple of weeks and a bit away from the solstice sunset. So the sun will move significantly to the right each day until it hits the summer solstice sunset. Then it will start coming back. So we'll see. I mean, I actually take some very nice photos. There's some very nice alignments in Montreal's downtown area of solstice sunset alignment, so I usually go there to get my solstice sunset alignments. But I just, as I said, I noticed the sun going down in this gap here. Let's just raise the camera so you see the apartment building on the left. There's trees and more trees. There's a shopping center to the right. Coffee store. So what we're looking at now it's kind of washed out. If I go down, this is closer in terms of color to what I'm seeing, and also in terms of density and so on. Although those clouds at the top are washed out, I'm seeing yellowish, creamy yellow clouds in a somewhat orange sky. We're not really seeing orange here. So there are significant differences. Let's just raise this. So there's that cloud. But anyway, there's something of a urban summer solstice sunset alignment going on here, and I will keep an eye on it in the coming days. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm seeing a bit of might be a reflection. What's going on there? You can see this sort of brightness, and I don't think it's the sun. It might be the sun reflecting off a cloud down just where the cars are. Not sure what that is, but I'm quite certain it's not the sun. Anyway, we're at a 250th at f11, ISO 500. It's a 400 millimeter lens. You can see some vibration from the wind there. Excuse me, gonna go. Okay. Yeah, I had a busy month of May, shall we say. I should be able to relax a bit in June. Yeah, today was a busy day. I went to the Westmount Library book sale 3 times. I went to the Olympic Stadium and the Rio Tinto Alcan Planetarium to check out the Astrofest. Did a bit of shopping, this and that. Pretty busy day. Kept myself busy for most of the day. And I think I'm going to call it a night early tonight, try and get some catch-up sleep. But yeah, we're done with the alignment here. But each night, when it's clear, between now and the summer solstice sunset, it will be possible to come here and see the sun coming down the gap. And I can move further to my left, i.e. further north, south, excuse me, further south, so that as the sun moves north, I can keep it in alignment. I can easily move, from what I'm seeing here, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet to the south, my left, which would help to keep the sun in alignment. So again, nothing spectacular here, but it is in alignment. It's basically Cavendish Boulevard north from Saint-Jacques Boulevard with the overpass, with the sun setting in alignment near the summer solstice. And as I said, there are various Montreal streets, major Montreal streets, such as Saint Laurent Boulevard, which have this very nice winter solstice sunset alignment, which I've already photographed in the past, and which I will certainly try to do again this year. So yeah, this was just like almost a spur of the moment thing. I just, what the heck, I knew I was tired. I knew I could probably just go to bed and call it a night, although it would be quite early to do that. But I thought, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So I walked. Excuse me, I missed the bus I could have taken, but it's not a big long walk. It's not even a kilometer from where I live to here. So I missed the bus that I was hoping to snag, and just ended up walking here. Who knows, maybe I'll just go to the nearby Provigo and buy some more provisions from Provigo. I think that's what they call it, Provigo. Provide provisions, so on and so forth. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling here, which is not unusual. I can ramble. And again, it's not helping that I had I was sleep deprived earlier in May, and then I got even more sleep deprived because I was very, very busy working on a project day and night for a week. So yeah, I think we're done.